felt it. Ice is still water, but it's not melted. So as the river flows, I'll pass the mic and let the southern homie kill the flow. Let's go.
Right when the beat breaks into the next sequence, that's when we start to jump over the barbed wire fence, the razor wire fence. The barbed wire fence is entrenched in our mind. Still doing what I can, no matter what, I'm just a man. But I still do the work of 10 guys. So recognize, cause I'm making sure all the elders get their firewood. I'm making sure my camp is entirely good. The way we're doing it, we come together like community. I can't take credit for all of it, but I'm working hard as I can. Man, till I can't even use my hands. They've been numb for like 72 hours, but I'm still out here expressing true power. Right there, make the campfire high so we can stand by. Keep warm in the nighttime.
Keep that beat going.
Hey, if you guys don't mind, I can't stay very long because I have to I'm working right now. This guy just came, my brother came just to bring me over for a quick minute. Can I do just one prepped one? Yeah. Just a cappella.
Yeah, acapella. Yeah,
This is something I wrote back in.
Can we get 2 plates? Can we get 2 plates?
2 plates.
It's not 2 chains around here. It's 2 plates. But anyways,
DJ hand warmer.
I wrote this back in 2006 when George Bush was going into Iraq to get their oil and get what was theirs. Get what the people have under their land, what they have beneath their sand. You know what I mean? The same thing that's happening here, same thing happening there.
Yeah.
The same cowboys. This is called Dark Eyes. 2006 I wrote this, but I feel it's still appropriate. Remember when the cowboys came to town, shooting all the natives down, burning their villages, killing women and children for sacred ground? Snakes didn't stand a chance in the eagle's nest, so they traded them tainted blankets that would eat through their flesh. They had to weaken the opposition, couldn't beat them at their best, give them the need for competition, divide and conquer the rest. The same as now, these hate mongers are still in charge of the West, policing the world, eating good, meanwhile starving the rest. It's hard to accept, yet the facts remain. They market death as cash for pain, exploiting points of the sacred flower, taking what's ours, creating negative power with man-made towers beneath the stars. Kill the tribes, steal the magic, survival the minds who heal the fastest, consumed before we knew what happened, doomed by the hands of human action. Taught by those who descended down, established the order in every town. If they don't conform, make them bleed, slay their seeds in the name of greed, paint their deities, make believe. There's a conflict in the Middle East that won't stop, but it will increase the onslaught of industry and all who profit off of this misery, killing the people of the land and drilling to get what's beneath their sand, leaving children too weak to stand, chilling the evil deeds of man, governed by prestigious clans, rubbing together their greedy hands, building armies that meet demands, swearing to carry out each command, lighting up the desert with laser guided precision, bombing everything living, innocent victims die in the distance. Cause them cowboys wanna run the show, so proud and they want everyone to know. Fucking with us, shit'll go down, bow, rivers of blood will flow. Uncle Sam is a businessman with a propaganda prescription plan, hell of a whip in hand. Devilish conquest of distant lands, dominance over continents, building monuments for the monstrous, godless accomplishments, creating chaos and making it prosperous. They'll say this is preposterous, yet I'm only stating the obvious. For decades I've been watching these politicians keep breaking their promises. If it's all a facade, I'm calling on God to punish the wicked. Something is missing. Put an end to these fucking pigs and their gluttonous mission. History repeats itself. Destruction becoming tradition. Stuck in this system. I keep speaking, hoping someone will listen. But we're strung out, having trouble overcoming these drug addictions. Any and all truth is covered up and they smother us with fiction. We're all pawns in this twisted chess game that's gone wrong. Singing the lost songs of dead slaves who built and bought the farm. And if it don't kill you, it'll cause you harm. Bitten by the same snakes that were taught to charm. Patriots race to the call to arms, one nation under a false alarm, dropping bombs to kill them all, making the tallest building fall, killing civilians not really involved, a vicious circle, still it revolves. The ringmaster brings disaster, praised by the media circus, force feeding us fear, finding more ways of keeping us nervous. While these sneaky serpents bleed the earth dry with a demon's purpose, decent people are being burned alive in this evil furnace. The same as Hitler's Nazis, they just switched the apparel, shooting unarmed humans constantly like fish in a barrel. On a mission to terror, most Americans ignore the proof, saying support our troops when news stations won't report the truth. I'm warning you, the point of view you're conforming to only shortens the views on destroying the world we're all born into. Treating war like a sport to lose? 9/11, the catalyst, turning the masses, the packs, the savages, bleeding that racist hate, invading Iraq where we're still passionate. It isn't an accident, capitalists get stacks of cash from it. Everyone dancing from strings, never soon who the puppet master is. An eye for an eye, now everyone's blind of every dark world, even when the sun shines. People these days so afraid of change. Can we save this place? Do we have enough time? Help me, Lord. Tell me more, how we selling ourselves so short. When it rains, it pours, cleanses tainted earth with a healthy storm. Consequence and repercussion, life's a double-edged sword. Don't sweat the dumb, count your blessings in this spiritual war. I didn't come here to conform or stare in that mirror no more. Fear is born via this evil core, I see it clear in its form. It's global pandemonium, so cold to stand alone against. Yet universal law will always testify in its own defense. My name is Transfer from Flagstaff, Arizona. If you type it in,